And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, B.A., focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
Pass to Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
Here's Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oh, it's stolen away. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. James Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Cunningham. The Knicks with the rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Pass to Fontecchio. The floater. And it's good on the lay-in. Fontecchio's gotten his first points of the night.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor. And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Tough shot. I mean, Cunningham has great size at his position, which really helps him in the paint.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1 point. And it's just about...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game, great performance by Cade Cunningham.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the four-man position.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And the shot goes in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for the New York Knicks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, BA, tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Troy Brown out there with Thompson. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's McBride. And the Knicks, another 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Sasser. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. A nice shot by Fontecchio.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.